secrets buried in the coldest ground. We're digging deep where the truth is found. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it all. Whispers echo in the darkened halls. Faint confessions on the paper walls. Every victim deserves their say. We're here to chase the night away. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it all. Unseen crimes, they thought they'd won, but the fight for truth has just begun. Every clue, every trace, bringing evil face to face.
Hi, welcome into Daphne's Case Files. I'm so happy to have all of you here. Thank you all for being here, being members. I appreciate all of you. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. Hi, Joyous. It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your email today. Made me feel a lot better. Thank you. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Jennifer. Artie Man. Good to see you. Countryside Wildflowers. Good to see you. Joyous prayers. You stay safe, and also with those who are having to leave their homes and the destruction that will follow. Oh my gosh. Sherry Lynn, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. What happened? Joyous says, hubby and I are safe, but the valley is coming up from the water. Oh, wow, Joyous. I didn't know it was so close to you. I am really sorry to hear that. I have an aunt that lives in Washington, and she said it's just horrible. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. If you let me know if I can help you or anything. I'm so sorry. Karen, hello. Good to see you. Glad you are here with us today. Thank you so much. Damien, hello. Hello. Everybody else, hello. I appreciate all of you. I'm just giving you guys a minute to get in. Hi, Blue Jay, Lily. Good to see you. Going down here. I was going all the way up. Hi, Christina. Good to see all of you. Thank you so much. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to get in. I know that I wanted to go live yesterday, and man, what a stinking week it's been. It's just been crazy. I fell on ice and hit my side pretty bad yesterday. I was outside playing with the dog because she loves it outside in the snow and ice. Hi, Knitted Sharp. Good to see you. And I can't stand the cold, but I was out there playing with her, and there's, you know, when you shovel the snow, sometimes it doesn't get completely shoveled away and it turns into ice. Well, yeah, that's what happened. So Anywho, I know you are all here because you want to hear what happened the other night. So I'm sure all of you watched the DT show, and I appreciate that he brought me on there. Hi, Charmaine. Good to see you. Good to see you. I am going to I need to send somebody a link real quick. Give me just a second. We're going to talk about a few things that happened. And then I'm not going to make that too long, but I do want to show some stuff, right? I want to show some stuff that I came into. Well, I've known about this, but it's another inconsistency from Martel. And I don't care what I do care what the documents say. It's not like I don't care. I do care what the documents say. But the thing is, the documents say a lot more than what we can see. There's a lot that is blacked out, right? And you can take a guess of maybe what it says, but your guess might not be right. Now, we've been told that they've passed polygraphs and stuff like that. Janie couldn't take one because she has something going on, right? We don't know what she's got going on because she won't go to the doctors and find out. So she doesn't want any more bad news. Oh my goodness. So anywho, let me send this link over real quick. Give me just a second. How am I going to do this? Actually, I could do it on my phone. Let me get in here real quick. I wanted someone to join if they can. So let me see if I can find the link here. StreamYard. I don't know if Shan can join or not tonight. Let's see. Is this it? I think this is it. What's today? The 15th? Yes. Copy link. Okay. There we go. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I just want to say one thing. I appreciate going up on other creators' channels. I really do. I'm very passionate about this case here. I'm very passionate about all missing children's cases because the thing is, a lot of these cases are very similar in nature. You have prior rug abuse, you have abuse, you have a lot of things that just add up, right? And then when you have a document that says one thing, but you have all this other stuff that's telling you another thing, and then your intuition as well, right? And then you've seen all these messages, you've seen all these videos that are saying something else, then you have a document that's saying another thing. It makes you question yourself, right? You guys feel like that? Do you guys feel like it makes you question yourself? Like how can these people who are lying all the time, and we've caught them in several lies. Like, I don't have to sit here and go through all the inconsistent statements, all the inconsistent pieces and stuff throughout the timeline. It's ridiculous. But then we have a document that says, oh, they were truthful with their polygraph. But the document's also blocked out in black marker where we can't see the rest, right? So it makes me question myself. Like when I was on his show the other day, and I'm like, well, yeah, I see what the document's saying, but yet I've seen all this other stuff too. And, I'm usually pretty right. I'm pretty right on when I trust my intuition, and I trust that, oh, hey, you were able to get in American Justice. Oh, that's amazing. Awesome. Glad you're here. Thank you. I don't know where Shan is. Maybe she's taking a nap or something. Her time, she's an hour ahead of me. So the other night when I was on, it was late. It was, I'm a teetotaler. Like, I'm in bed early. And it's just the way I am, right? I'm in bed. Hey, Wolfie, good to see you. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Lily, thank you. I'm usually in bed early, and the live didn't start till 9, which is, because everybody's got different schedules, right? And So I'm just up, and I knew that we were probably going to talk about Brad Wong, because I understand, like, well, I don't know what he has against Brad, but I'm kind of quite tired of hearing about it, because Brad didn't lose 2 children from his home. He didn't lose his children. He came out because he cares, right? He cares about Jack and Lilly going missing. And now he's getting dragged through the mud because he has one thing in his history, right? Do you think someone that has a past like that, do you think it's easy for them to actually come out into the public and speak? I don't think it would be. I don't think he would want that added attention on himself. I really don't. But he did, right? Maybe Brad punched Daniel out one night, speculating, yeah, maybe he should. And it just bothers me. And I don't know. And I told DT this, right? I told him, I said, look, man, I said, I feel bad for these neighbors. I really do. Because number one, they didn't have to come out and say anything. Now, Justin Smith, I haven't spoken to. I think Sonny has. I have spoken to Brad. He seems like a really nice guy, right? Really nice guy. And it's just it's really sad. I know he was upset the other night in the chat. The whole chat is upset. More people agree that something stinks here in this situation with these 2 children missing, with Jack and Lilly missing. More people veer to something sinister happened than not. And, you know, he didn't want to make a formal report. You're right. But he did want to say something. And I feel that, you know, I'm not sticking up for him, but I kind of am, because, like, if you put yourself into somebody's shoes, right? Say your neighbors, say you have some neighbors that are like the Mattels, right? And thank you. I just want to say, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And I do. I love you guys for being here and supporting me. And it's not just about me. It's about Jack and Lilly. And I feel that I'm trying not to cry because I'm so mad right now. Like, I can't get it out, right? Like, I can't get this out. When I have seen so much stupid shit come out of these people's mouths, and then someone is going to sit there and tell me that Daniel is self-medicating with methamphetamines because he has ADHD and it helps him. That is the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Methamphetamine is one of the worst drugs that you can take. I don't even know what it looked like. Well, I didn't know what it looked like until I actually researched it. That is different from just going and buying like Adderall or Ritalin or whatever, you know what I mean, for ADHD. He's actually taking hard street drugs. And it seems like he boasts about it because we've all seen the messages that Justin put on his channel the other night. Thank you, Haley. I love you too. Thank you, April. Thank you. It's a bunch of shit. It really is. It's a bunch of shit. And I don't want to start drama with another channel. I wanted to be very respectful because I appreciate someone letting me on their channel. And I felt like I couldn't get my point across. Like, I can't get my point across because I feel like, and I know he said that things that Daniel does seems like sus to him, right? Like he's not a good boyfriend. He's not a good guy or whatnot. I agree with that because we've seen all the messages Daniel Martell has like sent to his girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, and what have you. It's mind blowing. My eye has been twitching for like 2 days, you guys. And thank you. Oh, I'm gonna calm down for a minute. Yeah. I felt that. Thanks, Jen. Thank you, Lily. I felt that maybe, I mean, he was very polite in the email and everything, and I respect that. I do. And like, I'm not going to go on someone's channel and like freak out. I'm about being professional and calm and having just, you know what I mean? I can act crazy. Trust me. Oh, I love you, Shan. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hi, Jane. Good to see you. Thank you. I need some love and light right now. Yes, let's keep the candles lit for them. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you. What is YouTube doing nowadays in chat box, chat paid user? I'm not sure, Blue Jay. I feel like he wanted to discredit. That's how I felt too. Like every time we try to talk about something, because like I felt like he couldn't see where I was coming from. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Oh, I'm trying to calm down because I can feel my heart beating. Charmaine says, well, good HHS can recognize the blatantly obvious. He just needs to work on his objectivity. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I just like kept my head down and bit my tongue because I felt that could have definitely been dealt with a little bit differently. If you didn't like what Sonny had to say, then deal with it like that. The things he said really was distasteful. And it's sad. It's really sad. Like, he could have got off stream and emailed her and been like, hey, please, you know what I mean? Because I've heard that they've known each other for a while and they have been friends. And I just felt like that was distasteful. It made me feel very uncomfortable. And I think Dr. Vona felt the same way. And I told her I felt very uncomfortable. Like it's like I felt like just frozen, right, in time. Well, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you, Tinky. You guys are great. Yeah, I feel like mansplaining. Yeah, he's not listening. Yeah, I felt like that too. I was being steamrolled. And I understand that I can see, like, I can absolutely see his point of view with the documents and stuff. I absolutely see that. I understand with the lights and stuff like that, with the cars and what have you. But there's more to just the documents. The RCMP Word stuff, like when they write the documents and stuff like that, they're worded like a politician to keep you in a loop. Still thinking, like, what's really going on type thing, right? Shy, thank you for the super sticker. She says, love all you do. Thank you. I appreciate you for being here. You guys really do. You guys really do make me smile. Thank you. Thank you. PICTOU Bub says, I would have booted him. I almost, I felt so uncomfortable that I almost left, but I didn't want to be rude. So I was just like, and it, I went up there and I tried to prove, like, or not prove my point, but I wanted to just share like how what I see and what I've heard and seen and everything from the beginning. And it just stayed on like the boot prints, for example. I'm sorry, but you know, when you have like Walmart where everybody shops for children's shoes and you just have a cluster in one spot, but nowhere else. I just feel that, you know, there would have been more leading up if they actually did walk off that way. April says, him not seeing where you're coming from has nothing to do with you. Regardless of what anyone sends him, we will not agree, even if he agrees. LOL. He slowly changed his tune a tab, but he won't admit it. Yeah, I could see that too, April. I could see that too, because he said, I don't think Brad and Justin are lying. But then he says, and this is another thing, he said that, but I think they got the night wrong. What? How do you get the night wrong? That's two people, right? How does two people get the night wrong? I don't understand that. Can someone explain how two grown men get the night wrong on that? Because he said, like, well, maybe they were thinking of that the night the children went missing. What? I don't understand that. I could see one person like misinterpreting, but two? Justin Smith came out that morning and told dispatch, we have it. And they can't control when the RCMP come back and speak to them. What are they supposed to do? Hey, you guys need to listen to me, right? No, Charmaine says, no need to explain to us. All of us would have conducted ourselves the same way. Thank you. Thank you. Sunny would have like freaked out. Yeah, fuck, man. Wow. It will get him the clicks he wanted. There's no excuses. Yeah, guys, you know, we could all feel it. You could all feel it through the screen. I bet, right? I bet you guys could. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you can see it on my face, right? Someone took a picture of my face. They were like, she's done. Like, just over it. Robin says, I asked CT why Janie was allowed to discredit you. Yes, absolutely. Janie's crusty. And Dr. V and others were deleted. He deleted it? Wow. They can't keep up with all the comments, ratio of mods to chat. What? Then get more mods. And then deleted Belinda's comment. And I heard laughing at that, guys. Come on. Like, that's crazy. Belinda wasn't even being rude, from what I could tell. Now, I couldn't hardly see chat. So when I first started the stream, I could see it. Like, so it had, you know how like me, Sunny, and Nova went on chat before, or went on stream before. You can see the whole chat. Like I could see it the whole time with Sunny, right? And then when ours started, I thought maybe it was because of, you know how he kept dropping off? Like it kept glitching out really bad, and then he would drop off. And then I could like see it, and then all of a sudden it was gone. It was gone for a good hour because I kept looking, and I would switch between it would show private chat or back chat, and then it would show the live chat. And then all of a sudden, like numbers popped up. Like you could see where if the chats start, if you're not looking at the chat, it'll show numbers like of comments. So I clicked and refreshed, and there it was, but it was at the end. So I couldn't, you know what I mean? And I felt so bad because I couldn't read everybody's comment. Oh, yes, definitely glitching. It was glitching bad. Oh, Happy Turtle. Hi, good to see you. Did you change your name? I know YouTube always changes everybody's name. Hi, Salty. Good to see you. I would have been a better live if it had not been. It was crazy. Yeah, it kept dropping off and everything. Having a rational conversation. Yeah, I just feel like it was just so tense. So tense. Like, I was trying my best, but it was tense. And I was like worried too, like, I wasn't worried, but I was trying, to look at my chat on my phone, but it's so small, like on the phone, and then I'm trying to keep an eye on the screen, and it's so hard. It was so difficult that way. All right, enough of me going on and on and on, right? Oh my gosh, I have so much to show you guys. I've already been talking for 27 minutes. Oh my God. All right, you ready to get into this stuff? So, concerning that entire Daniel self-medicates with methamphetamines because he has ADHD. I want you to think about that for a minute. When was Daniel diagnosed with ADHD? Oh, Haley, I'm okay. Thank you. My nose is still running and my back kind of hurts, but I got some of this like arthritis Voltaren or something cream, and I put it on my back before I came to sit down. Oh, self-diagnosed. Yes, he's an addict. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Well, when was the first time that you guys heard that Daniel had ADHD? The first time that I heard that he had ADHD was after Dr. Vona was up there, and she was like, she's like, does Daniel have ADHD? Because remember, her and DT were talking about it at one point. And Daniel was like, DT said, I don't know. So I think Daniel was in the chat, and he says, yes, I do. DM done one of those tests on Facebook. Yeah, he probably did. He probably paid for the test on Facebook, Haley. First, who diagnosed him? And second, is it not legal to go to the doctor, bro? Yeah. Like, math is not a prescription. Absolutely, Christina. It is ridiculous. And you can tell that he freaking boasts. I'm not going to show the screenshots. But Justin, you guys probably seen it on Justin's, right? The other night with the messages. He was boasting talking about Dana Martell was boasting to his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend that he can do as many drugs as he wants because it doesn't mess with his brain. What? Isn't that the point when you do drugs? It messes with your brain, right? It alters your state of mind. That's what drugs do. Oh my God. Guys, he is seeing a therapist. If he needed ADHD meds, he could get them. Absolutely. There you go, Christina. So why is he self-medicating, right? Denial. It drives me insane. Addiction, immunity ain't a thing. It makes me wonder if he's still using it. Yeah, you heard that before recently. On Justin and AB, Daniel is in denial. Probably, yeah, most likely. Yeah, absolutely. Canadians, how much does it cost to see a doctor and get ADHD meds? Sincerely, someone from the US who would have to pay out of pocket for this. Yeah, I'm sure he could probably get like Medicaid or something, like Canada's Medicaid, and probably get them for free if he qualifies. Daphne's, oh my God, I'm crying right now. I feel for you. I hear you. You have a beautiful heart. Don't let anybody. Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was trying to post, Jane, all those photos on Facebook. Here, let me put the Facebook. If you guys are not a part of our Facebook, go and join it. I know she was looking for a specific photo of the trailer, like something blue, she said, in front of the trailer. And so I posted every photo. I think it was like 35 of them of different angles of the trailer. Salty says, my family had one conversation with me and diagnosed me, but Quebec is more progressive than an experience in the Maritimes. Okay. Angel Mama says, I pay out of pocket for mine. It's called Pharma Care here. And if he doesn't make much, he'll get them for free. Okay, thank you. Well, he doesn't have a job, so you know what I mean? Like, you'd think he'd get it for free. All right, you guys, let me show you something. I just want to go over a few things. And I have some stuff that I want to show you concerning this math problem, right? But first, I want to show you some stuff that I think is important. So this is just one thing. This is just one thing right here, okay? When you see this, when you see somebody that doesn't want their home searched because 2 children went missing on your property, what do you think about that? That makes you think that they have something to hide, right? Hey, Justin, good to see you. Good to see you. So when someone doesn't want somebody to search their property, that means they got something to hide, you guys. Right? Yep. Mm-hmm. Like the whole freaking raking, the whole shoveling, potholes and stuff. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. I think Daniel and Malaya are the biggest douches. Yep, I agree with you. I absolutely agree. Hope flows. They're all sus. If they will not, absolutely. Joyous says she can't see you, Justin. He's another Wolfie, Joyous. I'm just joking. I just realized I was on Top Chat this whole time. What's Top Chat? The like little baby one? His therapist wouldn't be able to prescribe. Very few psychologists can even prescribe. The wait list is years long. There is a private online assessment, but it costs $500. So I highly doubt he did that. Wow. Janie admitted she was a hoe. Aw, Kelly, thank you. Much love to you as well. I love you so much. She says, stand strong and tall. Thank you, Kelly. You're going to make me cry. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I love you guys. You guys are so sweet. Where's the pool? Where is the damn pool? Exactly. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly, for being a member for 2 months, honey. You can't see Justin either? Where are you at? Thank you, Knitted, for being a member for 1 month, my dear. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Is Justin in vertical? No, YouTube will filter out messages. It's that little bar in the chat, and you always want to go all messages because if not, you will miss some messages. Oh, yes. Okay, so in the top of your chat, yeah, StreamYard's not even showing me how many people are watching the live. Maybe because it's a live chat or something, or a live, or members live. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so if you go to the top of the video, where is it at? Hold on 1 second. The little settings, you should be able to, yeah, mine's on top messages. You want to do all messages. And then you can see all of them. There we go. Yeah, just hit all messages. Daphne, just want to say you did amazing last night. I definitely see the warrior woman in you. Oh, thank you, Missy. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you. Yeah, guys. Oh, Justin, yeah. I'm in the other live. I'm actually getting ready for my live in a little bit, Justin said. Okay, honey, thank you. Yeah, Justin's in the vertical, you guys. He's getting ready for his other live. Or his live. Not his other live. Yeah. He's in the vertical one. He's on the other side. He loves you guys though. All right, let's see. Let me show you something else. Give me 1 second. Oh, that's so dark, isn't it? Damn it, that's so dark. I have a map and it's colored in of where they searched, but it's so stinking dark. Look how dark that is. But you guys can kind of tell, right? Let me see if I can zoom in. It's really dark. I didn't realize it was so dark on here. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to highlight it out, but do you see how look how much they searched? I mean, they went out a lot, right? I have a better map though. Hold on 1 second. There's some other stuff I wanna. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Countryside Wildflowers, for being a member for 1 month. I appreciate you. You are an amazing person. Thank you. And Diesel says, I'm drinking coffee, but yes, Joyous, tell Justin we're all at the pub next door. Oh my God, that sounds good right now. Like a pub beer or something. Oh my gosh. You both overlap at the same time. Oh, is Justin going live right now? Yes, it's 6:45 already. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get to my point real quick. So I want to go over a few things. So I uploaded a video today and it's so aggravating. And I'm going to show you something. It's another inconsistency. I've got my thing on the wrong side. Okay. So this, if you guys can all see it, let me make it larger. There we go. I have it highlighted. It says, this is Daniel Martell, right? This is what he told Sonny. He says, I returned to the house, and when I got back, our CMP were walking down the driveway to see Malaya. It took our CMP 12 minutes to arrive on site. Our CMP were parked in the driveway, so I parked next to the little marsh, right? Now, I'm going to continue what he says. Give me a second. Now listen to this part.
They were gone. As soon as I seen that they were gone, immediately jumped in the car, did all the dirt roads, did all the culverts, checked over the rivers, the streams. I did everything. I did anywhere the vehicle could take me, I did.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got back home, like 10 minutes later, I immediately went out and fought.
What did he say? Did you hear that? What did he say there? He said that he immediately went out on foot. But yet, in another story, when he got home, he wasn't able to search. See, this is just another inconsistency again. Why? Why so many different freaking stories? In my opinion, I know more about this case than him, but I might be wrong. Than Daniel Martell. And that was before their pipeline search. Yep, exactly. Thanks for the tip. All comments. Yes, just hit all comments, honey. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, no, DT. Yeah. Of course we do. We've been here like since day one, right? And you've done that document.
So the officers got here.
I was told 12 minutes.
Here we go again.
Okay. But then when I looked at the documentation and, asked questions and dug further, it was 22 minutes, I do believe.
And were you at the house when they arrived?
I was actually when they were arriving, I was actually coming back to the house in the car, and I couldn't park in the driveway because RCMP just stopped in the yard, right?
Okay.
Because they were just starting to walk down and talk to Malaya. So what I did is I parked the white Nissan Pathfinder, because that's the car Malaya owns, the 2017 Nissan white Pathfinder. And I parked over on the right-hand side of the marsh.
I just want to stop it right there for a minute. Why did he feel compelled to tell the world what kind of vehicle Malaya drives? Like, why? Who says that? Like, why does he want the world to know what kind of car she drives? Right? Probably because he wants, right? He does. He focuses on that a lot. Even when he was speaking about the keys, he said it. Yes, and tell it twice. Absolutely. Well, then we know that Durwood is the one that actually stalks Malaya. I know that for a fact. line number 6047. Oh my God. Because he had a second vehicle parked somewhere else. I think so too, Salty. Absolutely. DT has no way to interpret anything. Oh, I thought you were talking. Oh, hi, Cool Scavenger. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Robin, Daniel always offers insignificant details, not the important. Absolutely. What do you guys think about the stinking tools? So when he was actually telling the story about, I helped mom with the fence, but had to go get my tools. Why do we need to know that he had to go get his tools? Like, what does that matter? Can someone tell me why it matters that he had to go get his tools that night? Right? Remember that? And it took him a while to find them. Absolutely. Thank you, American Justice. Absolutely. So what is the reasoning for that? It just doesn't make sense. Another useless detail. Absolutely. Yeah. Tools, AKA rugs. I think at that time, and I'm speculating, of course, that he walked in on Malaya doing the video call with mom and overheard something he probably shouldn't have, and all hell broke out, in my opinion. But I could be wrong, of course. I'm just speculating on that.
You know, going toward Landsdowne Road, there's a marsh that's right beside the house there. Probably can pull that up on the map. There's a little driveway that's right beside it. It's about 100 feet from the house.
Okay. Go around here?
Yeah, that's actually the marsh. And there's a little driveway right on the left-hand side right there. Yep. That's where I parked in the white Nissan Pathfinder.
See again.
Okay.
Yep.
And then when I jumped out of the car, the RCMP yelled at me from in the yard, right? Because they could see me clearly.
Yelled at him.
Yeah.
And they said, Daniel, don't go back into the woods. So at that point, I didn't go back into the woods. I walked over to the house and I went down and I was talking to my mother because the RCMP just, you know, officers just swarmed Malaya.
Mm-hmm. Power drill. I think it was a power drill, you guys. Oh, no. Don't go to another video. Hold on. Well, that's pretty. Turn your TV into art, that said. I don't know if I watched that, but okay. I got everything backwards today, so I don't know what I'm doing. It was also mentioned by Durwood at the top at Jordan's late Thursday afternoon was to return tools. Absolutely. I remember that. Late Thursday afternoon was to return tools. Very interesting. He most likely keeps the tools inside the house, right? Or maybe he stopped Thursday at Jordan's to get tools to help mom build the fence, and they were left inside the vehicle. I'm speculating here. This is not truth, just speculating, because you know how there was a witness that came out and said they witnessed two children that looked like Jack and Lilly on Thursday at you know whose house, Durwood's son's house. So Countryside Wildflowers, I believe it was like a drill and some power tools, and got tools out of a truck, Durwood said. Yes, Yes. I remember that too. Yep. So went to Jordan's to get tools. Yep. Daphne, our brains went to the same spot. Well, yeah, it makes sense, right? Because all that talk about like Jordan that day, but it wasn't on Malaya's like GPS, but yet there's a witness that said they saw Jack and Lilly out in the yard. So I was putting two and two together. If Durwood said that he got tools, wow. Noisy truck. Yeah. Things are starting to just kind of move in place, right? All right, let me show you a few other things. I've got so much to show you. And hold on one second. Let me pull up this. So this is, you know who this is. This is Miss Beautiful Summer Wells. And I wanted to bring this to you today because Miss Summer Wells, she was just 5, right? 5 when she disappeared. And you know what her parents were doing, right? Her parents were doing math as well. And it says right here, oops, if I can pull it up. Let me back up a little bit. It says the Department of Children Services, DCS, was involved with the Summer Wells family. And according to Summer's father, Don Wells, CPS case related to his children unexpectedly closed the day before Summer disappeared. But they did absolutely show up the day before. I just find that quite odd. So right there, CPS was involved. But check this out. Oh, why did I watch this? This sounds familiar. So it says reports and public records indicate that Summer Wells' parents, Candace Bly Wells and Don Wells, have a history of methamphetamine use. Both parents have criminal records, including drug-related charges. In a separate case involving other children, the parents were charged with 2 accounts of child endangerment with a controlled substance after it was found that they have been giving orally their children methamphetamine. If you remember, exactly, CPS rugs missing. It's always the same way, it seems. But if you think about it, could this have happened to Jack and Lilly allegedly? Because we remember Malaya had said something as in the kids were hyper and excited, right? But I tucked them into bed. Just something to think about. Because we do know that Daniel absolutely does methamphetamines. We do absolutely know and can confirm CPS was involved in this case. And I can pretty much confirm that the children were being abused just from hearing from several family members, because it's not normal that children have had several black eyes. That is not normal. Yeah. American justice, it makes you wonder. You remember hearing her say that, Joyous? Yeah, it makes you wonder, right? Because what I'm about to show you is talking about that, actually. No, it's not normal. No, not normal at all. What I'm about to go through is not normal. So I'm sorry, I can't really. Oh, there we go. These are some similar cases. I wish my computer would stop doing that. Kentucky, July 2025, Brandon Patrick, Tony Brochet, short were arrested after their 2-year-old child tested positive for a lethal amount of methamphetamine and cocaine. I don't know if I can say that on a member's live. Can I say the actual words on a member's live? I don't know. Maybe I should just kind of abbreviate the words. Do you think I should do that? Yeah, I think it's strange too, Karen. No, say math. Okay. I wasn't sure if members is okay to do it or because I thought maybe I could be crazy on a member's live. Okay. Let me say the abbreviated version then. Did you see the post with Lily in the pink shirt? Looks like Easter. Her eye is, yeah, no, I did. Shy. And then the one with Jack, it just makes me sick to my stomach to see children with black eyes all the time. Oh my God, that's horrible. Kids in small spaces like vehicles, trailers exposed to it. Yeah, exactly. Because yes, it's in, like, say they had it in the bathroom or I'm not saying they were making it or something, but if he's using it, and I don't know how he's using it, right? We don't know how. Is he taking it orally? I've heard it taste gross, like when we were talking about it before. Is he taking it orally or is he smoking it? Or it has to be another way, because if he was actually doing it in the bathroom that day, and remember, Malaya's family kept saying that he was making a ruckus in the bathroom. So they went and checked on him. If he was actually smoking it, they should have been able to smell it come out from underneath the door, you would think, right? Doesn't it have a smell? I mean, I do not know for sure, but yeah, I'll just say it. Yeah, you're right, American Justice. I'll just say the abbreviated. Thank you. Yeah, swallowed. What if he left some on the counter? Think about it. He could have even had it back in the shed and kids gotten outside. Yeah, could have. Absolutely. Diesel. Oh, you're talking to Diesel. I'm sorry. Can be injected. Also more work, but can be done. Okay. Thank you. Falls out of pocket or forgets it on the counter. Absolutely. Absolutely. Could have. And think about that. Snorted. Has an almond smell. Huh. Well, I looked at a picture today. It looks like crystals. Like crystals. I don't know how else to explain it. What if the kid saw a bag of it? What if it was purchased on Thursday? And remember that weird interaction with his coworker, allegedly, right? And laid it on the counter or something. And one of the kids are like, "Oh, pretty crystals." They just thought it was crystals and they touched it with their hands. The skin is the biggest organ you got, guys. And it absorbs everything. It absorbs everything. Our skin absorbs everything. I'm telling you. Just them holding, like, say they were playing with it. They could even just be playing with it. They brought it in the room. Especially Lily. Think about Lily. And she's holding it in her little hand, right? I'm just speculating, guys. It's not true. You guys know it's not true. I'm just speculating on what could have actually happened. Because we know for a fact that drugs are being used. So she sees these crystals, like they could have fell on the floor, Damien said, or fell out of his pocket or something. She's like, "Look, Jack, look what I found. I found these pretty crystals. Let's go play with them in the room," or something like that. And they got absorbed through their skin. You just never know. They just have to be around. If smoked and the residue can get absorbed through the skin. Absolutely. Absolutely. She says the kids were hyper that night. Absolutely. And that always stuck out to me too, Cynthia. Closest I've ever been to this stuff is the TV show. Yeah, same, Diesel Weasel. Same. All right. So it goes on to say, let me go back here. So these people were charged with first-degree child abuse and first-degree wanton endangerment, right? Portland, Oregon, similar. July 2025, a mother whose children tested positive for meth exposure was charged with 4 counts of criminal mistreatment and 2 counts of child neglect after she passed out and her child wandered the streets. This sounds very familiar. Because remember, we heard Jack wander off as well, right? I'm ashamed of my rug use, but proud of myself. Oh, hell yeah. I had never used inside a car or my house, wherever my kids were. Yeah, because one little thing, man, they pick up everything. Little kids pick up everything and they put it in their mouth and they think everything's a toy, right? Yeah, thank you for sharing. Thank God you got clean and got off that shit. And that's hard. My cousin, she was addicted to Tylenol 3 or codeine or whatever you call it. And because she has psoriatic arthritis and like has dealt with her whole life. And the damn doctors put her on that shit when she was young. And man, oh, she's just, but thank the Lord she has been clean now since 2018. Because at one point I didn't think she was going to be with us anymore. But she's doing great now. She got a great job as a dental assistant. Like, thank God, because that stuff is just it's bad. It's really bad, and it's hard to get off of. So it goes on. This wandered the streets. So that's very similar, right? We know that Jack took off when he was 2 and wandered the streets from Patty's house. Could allegedly Malaya had been using rugs at this point? Here's another one. This is Anderson County, Tennessee, December. Look how many just recent, right? December 2025, Peyton Bridges and James Kane were indicted on charges of reckless homicide, aggravated child abuse, and aggravated child neglect after their infant son died from acute methamphetamine toxicity. So that's from being around it. That's just from being around the stuff, you guys. That's just from being around it. Jesus. And also, I'm sure, like, if whomever is doing it probably has residue on their hands. It's not like someone's going to be, oh my gosh, I just did math. Let me go clean up so I don't get stuff on the kids, right? Kids can mistake stuff in a baggie for icing, sugar, edibles, look like candies. Absolutely 100%. Jen says, I'm a smoker and I don't smoke in the car. Even if, Jen, I'm the same way. Well, I smoke cigarettes. I've done it my whole life and I've been trying to quit, but well, I don't know. I really don't even want to quit, but I should because it's bad for me. But I don't smoke if my dog's in the car, nothing. I'll smoke if myself's in the car, but not because it's not, I feel like it's my choice if I want to do it and damage my body, but for your animal or for your children, it's not their choice, right? So you don't want it around them. And we do, yeah. I do not remember if the RCMP saying they didn't find anything. I do remember, there was something like that Diesel Weasel that that they did. I remember it came out that they did find something, but I don't know. It's very tricky there because I could never find anything else about it. Do you remember hearing that, American Justice? She says the residue gets on everything, clothes and furniture. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks, DM. But did you never check the pipeline? Yeah, exactly. Gonna grab my old laptop. Justin went live. Okay, honey. Aw, thank you. Here, I'm gonna close the door actually. Oh, it is closed. I didn't think it was closed. Oh, here what? Oh my god, I just freaking forgot. I'm such an airhead. I don't know why. I've been so bad lately. I forget. What was I gonna say? I'll remember in a minute. Shit. I'm getting like where I can't freaking remember. Oh, that's good. Countryside wildflowers. It's hard. It's really hard to quit. And it's so expensive too. You know what my mom did, because she smoked a lot and she has heart disease. I know you guys have heard me talking about it. And she had to, like, for her health. She went to those like little blue cigarettes, and then she went to where she couldn't at all. No vape, nothing. So she gets like a oh God, what the hell is it called? Like a straw, and chews on the straw. And that helps her. Hold on one second, you guys. Somebody's there we go. All right, let me go to the next one here. All right, which one did we do? Okay, so this one, San Antonio, Texas, November 2023, Amanda Mann and Dustin Lawrence were arrested and charged with multiple counts of child endangerment and an injury to a child after their 1-year-old was severely burned and tested positive for meth. Lawrence was later sentenced to 15 years in prison, you guys. That is crazy, right? I'm going to close the door to my office real quick. Give me just 1 second. The dog is making weird noises, like squealing and stuff, because when she sees the cat, like, she does these weird noises. Haley says, I wake up at 6 a.m. every day, and whatever the weather, I roll a ciggy and smoke it. There you go. I know. I don't like the smell of it, but I like enjoy my I don't drink or anything. I drink my coffee and my cigarette. I'm like Janie, coffee and a cigarette. I'm just joking. All right. So the next one we got, Oklahoma City. Ashley Rowland and Joshua Denton were arrested and charged with various abuse crimes, including a child abuse neglect after their 2-year-old was allegedly beaten, shot with a BB gun, and eventually sold for meth. That's crazy, right? You guys. I just can't comprehend that. You know what I mean? You know, it ran through my mind that maybe Malaya sold Jack and Lilly. But the RCMP, they said specifically, I mean, they said they're open to, like, everything's kind of not on the table, but they're open to other stuff. But they said there's no evidence of an abduction. There's no evidence of anything other than they believe they're in the woods, right? Oh, I'm sorry, countryside. Have a good night, honey. Thank you. Go charge your phone, sweetie. It will be on replay when you want to rewatch. Sold, yes. And shot with a BB gun. Who the hell does that shit? All right, let's go to, give me 1 second. Was that the other one? Stepfather. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, 1 second. We were going to this article here. I want to show you. I want to show you what, when you have ADHD and you self-medicate or take meth, right? I keep clicking on the wrong thing because I usually have my StreamYard tab over on this side, but today it's all the way on this side, so I've completely screwed up my setup here. Okay, so all right, this is a PubMed, right? So this is pretty much accurate on what the substance is and what the disorder is and stuff. They're pretty good. Can everybody see this? Yeah, I can't either, Shan. I get paranoia so bad with that stuff. And oh my gosh, I think the last time I did that was like, gosh, I don't even know. I think I had the flu. And that was like a long time ago, like 2010. It was the only thing that would make me feel better, though. Oh, she said it smells like almond. Almond, which actually smells like cherry to me. Yeah, same here. Salty almond does. It smells like cherry. Mm-hmm. I know Shan quit drinking and everything. She's doing great. I wish I could quit eating freaking sugar, you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think they were both using rugs as well. I think maybe they were using different rugs though. Like maybe Malaya was using, you know what? If Malaya had anxiety, she was most likely given a prescription for some type of anxiety medication, you think? Someone said metallic. What's the one that smells like plastic? I still can't see Wolfie. I don't understand. I watched a doc or reenactment movie of a true story. My memory is awful. Of kids that got into math and died. I have never cried. Yeah, it's so sad. And it's all because of one little mistake. It smells different to people. Most say almondy and metallic, but those smell the same to me. I can take an edible to help me sleep if it's mostly CBD as opposed to, oh yeah, I can't take THC. I feel like the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because if someone is buying street drugs, it's usually cut with something else, right? It's usually cut with like, well, I know like Coca-Cola is usually cut with something else. Mary Jane is usually cut with something else if you're buying it off the street. I'm not saying all the time, but most of the time they do, right? They cut it with something else. Now, especially if you don't know who you're buying it from or whatnot. I heard bathing salts. I'm going to just say it like that. Bathing salts are really rampant there in PICTOU County. Could it have been that he allegedly bought some meth that night, and could it have been cut with some bathing salts? And if so, that can cause psychosis. Like, you've heard horror stories, right, about that stuff with the bathing salts. Ellie brought in rugs for the faculty smell, so we'd be aware of it with our students. Remember the almond smell? Thank you, Jennifer. Enjoy the peace and quiet. Yeah, no way you could live with a math head and put up with all that sheet. So yeah, no, I agree, Salty. There's no way in hell somebody could be sober and live with somebody like that, unless they're on something like, I would think that she would be on some kind of like antidepressant or something, because she's got anxiety, right? She went to the hospital for it. We heard they most likely would have given her something. So maybe that's why she always slept, maybe because it makes you tired. Damien says in Canada, they will prescribe amphetamine. Methamphetamine is illegal here, so it's never used. Amphetamine. See, they've been doing a new thing here. It's a treatment. It's like ketamine. I don't know what amphetamine is. Maybe I do. I just don't remember. There is one that smells like cat pee. That's Daniel. Daniel smells like cat pee, Haley. Well, I still have a grapefruit rattler from time to time. A grapefruit rattler? What's that? Diesel, take a melatonin or yeah. Valerian root is the most vile smelling bedtime tea on the planet. I like this. Well, I used to like the Sleepy Titan tea. I can't take it anymore. It makes me like really sleep, guys. Like I feel like I'm like, I can't move if I take that. He says law enforcement says this. The documents say that on and on, he wouldn't let you talk, in my opinion. He says, law enforcement says this. The documents say that on and on he wouldn't let you talk. Pure cocoa infused with Mary Jane oil or something else. Oh my gosh, I never heard that. Math is cut with Fent a lot. Okay. Math is cut with Fent a lot. Okay. I did not know that. She mentioned being overstimulated. Yes, she absolutely did, Diesel. My opinion, and only speculating, only why are there so many vehicles being crashed? Yeah, I know, Jane. Why are there? It's like a vehicle every freaking 2 weeks. I've never seen someone crash a vehicle so many times in my life. Not even my ex-husband who had a lead foot. Like, that's nuts to me. Absolutely absurd. It's awful to have ADHD. I have, and what can I take? I've got it too, I think, to a certain extent. And, you just got to keep yourself focused as much as you can. Like, I keep myself busy all the time, or else, like, I can't just sit still. I can't. Like, I'm all over the place, as you guys can probably tell. Amphetamine is like Adderall. Okay, thank you, American Justice. Thank you. I was born yesterday. Silly question. Is bathing salts actually bathing salts? No, it's not, Shannon. I thought the same thing. I don't know what it's made out of, but I thought the same thing at one point. It very well could have Finney in it for him, but wouldn't affect DM the same way. But if kids were to touch it, oh, absolutely, Shy. Absolutely. That stuff is really bad. Oops, shit, where did I go? Okay, let me go on with this. So this is if someone with ADHD takes math, right? It says, I'm just going to say ADHD disorder is common in adulthood and is associated with different high-risk behaviors like outrunning helicopters, particularly substance abuse, right? Evidence suggests a high prevalence of ADHD in adults who take math. This study aimed at comparing functional level, quality of life, and psychiatric comorbidities, I think that says, in math users with and without adult ADHD. Where is the part? Let's see. This is the method results. Where I want to just read the results because I have a bunch to go over. Okay. I'm just going to do the conclusion, right? So conclusion, this study provided some preliminary findings supporting the prevalence of adult ADHD among math users and its negative impacts on global functioning and quality of life. To provide more effective intervention for math users, detection and treatment for those with ADHD. All right, where is... I wish I would have highlighted the part that I wanted to show you. Where was it at? Give me just a second, guys. It goes on to say, let's see, psychostimulants are among the first-line medication of choice for ADHD. No, that's not it. It was, where did it go? Participants. Damn it, where did the part go? I should have highlighted it because it's a huge article. Can I search for the word in this? Probably not because it's not a... Oh, there we go. Psychosis? Oh, where did it go? Hold on one second. Oh, here we go. So it said of those with ADHD, 50% had more than 3 comorbid disorders, while half the other group only had 2 concurrent disorders, right? And it goes on to say the most common disorders were substance-induced mood disorders. So mood disorders, psychotic disorders, and substance-induced psychotic disorders. Jeez, man. And where is the psychosis one I wanted to show you? Give me so board certified. That is not the part I wanted to show you. Give me 1 second. I wanted to show you the results for, maybe this is it. However, amphetamine type stimulants, including meth, is a major concern as it is the second most widely used substance after Mary Jane, according to a report from the United Nations Office on Drug Crimes. Meth is a potent and active stimulant used by over 44,000 Americans every day. And it's a serious psychiatric and psychosocial, consequences, often lead to disability. In Iran, meth is called shishishi or crystal, because remember we were saying it looked like a crystal. I am looking, that is some crazy stuff, right? Where is the one part that I was looking at? So it says adults with ADHD suffer from other psychiatric comorbidities. I already went through that. Give me a second. I should have just highlighted the part I wanted to talk about. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. I sent a thing to Shan earlier, or I was talking to Shan about it. I should have. Give me just a second, you guys. Oh, wow. So basically, if someone with ADHD, so if he actually has ADHD, it's basically amplified. See, without ADHD, with ADHD, this current disorder, let's see, if you go down to depressives, that's bipolar. He's probably got amphetamine use. That's not the area I wanted to show you either. Quality of life, psychopathology. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for this one. Nope. All right, there we go. Okay. It says the study supports the fact that ADHD in adults can affect their tendency to use illegal drugs and substances. ADHD also appears to play an important role in meth use associated with disability, including declines in quality of life and global function. Moreover, it increases the rate of concomitant psychiatric disorders. Targeted ADHD screening and treatment can help improve real-world outcome for individuals with meth disorder. Targeted ADHD screening and treatment can help improve real-world outcomes for individuals with meth use disorders. Wow. That's crazy, right? Now, the next one I have talks about children exposed to meth, right? Give me 1 second. Go over here. Yeah, they could just touch it and who was in DT's chat? Daniel, we need you to come back from your internet break. Walter White was pretty proud of his blue glass. You should go out there and debate with him. I know you would get mad though. No, the 20 and 22, they are no longer medicated. That was, okay, let me show you this one. And I want to go over a video as well. Give me just a second to share screen. I swear I had another article, but I don't know where it went. Okay. Yes, I would like to steamroll him. I would like to seize it. Yeah. It's weird when you're up there though with like 3 people, because it's like that you don't really know. Like I know Dr. Bona and I'm comfortable with her. Like she just gives off like a comfortable vibe, right? Like a welcoming vibe. Does that make sense? I would make it one-on-one. I don't even have many family doctors. We are lucky to see a nurse practitioner or pharmacist in Nova Scotia and PICTOU County, especially. Oh, wow. It's hard when you're in a small town or a small area when you buy it. What does it look like when you buy it? Yeah, I'm not sure, Jen. Maybe. Yeah, sometimes I feel like, yeah. All right, so this article here, children exposed to meth use and manufacture. So I'm just going to go to the introduction and just read a couple of these, and then I'm going to take you over to a video. It says, introduction, the reported number of children present in seized meth labs across, this is just for the United States, this one is, and has increased dramatically from 950 in 1999 to approximately 3,000 in 2004. So imagine how many it is now. So we're in 2025. So if it went from 950 in 1999 to 3,000 in 2024 or 2004, imagine how many there is now. Right? Probably like 5,000 and something or 6,000. These figures are recognized as underreported because many states do not keep records on children who are present when math labs are seized or who are medically evaluated for the presence of drugs or chemicals. It says increased meth use and home-based production have further resulted in escalation and reports of serious child abuse and neglect. Children living in settings of math labs are at high risk, right, of wide range serious negative consequences, including poisoning, homicides, and accidental deaths, and burns due to a home-based math lab and explosion. It says meth is a highly addictive look at this, psychoactive stimulant. And this is the part that I thought was on the other one. And this is what it does. It produces intensely euphoric high followed by a crash that causes depression, irritability, and insomnia. Right? Nervousness, paranoid, aggressive behaviors. And it goes on to say, all of which present a risk of serious neglect and child abuse to the children of math-dependent parents. Children who live in a home based on math labs are not only exposed to their parents' chaotic and drug-focused lifestyles, but also to the highly psychoactive stimulant and the toxic precursor chemicals associated with math production. In fact, approximately 55% of children removed from home-based math labs test positive for toxic levels of chemicals in their body. I wonder if Jack and Lilly had been to a doctor recently, if their blood was checked or anything to see if they had any math, had any, you know what I mean? To show if they were exposed to math. That's so sad that you have to wait on a doctor. I think the healthcare system all around is just ridiculous. I have like the best insurance, but finding a doctor to actually, well, the doctors aren't bad, but the like a dentist I have to literally drive like 50 miles to see a freaking dentist. It's ridiculous. I doubt so, Daff, as they don't do routine rug screens on kids. Yeah, true. I'd be really freaking curious to know, though. Yeah, it is cold. They might have tested Meadow at birth. Well, I was thinking, Salty, do you think they would have tested Meadow when she went into CPS care? You know what I mean? Excuse me. Why is my things not coming up? Daniel looked very thin and very tired in his first interview. I think he had been high. Oh, absolutely, Robin. He looked gray. Remember his face was gray. In my opinion, what happened in this case, these kids got into something because they were not being supervised. Yeah, I think that, or there's something I want to show you. And the reason why I want to show you this is because this goes to show you how Daniel was so controlling. And when I saw this, it just sparked my attention. And I'm like, when you see something like this here, it goes to show you someone that is so controlling, right? Daniel said, the stepfather stated, talking about Malaya, went into the bathroom 7 times earlier. Bathrooms are for privacy. Was there private texting? If so, she was likely told to erase the message directly after reading them. The police have the ability to erase messages. So he is so freaking crazy, in my opinion. He is watching and counting how many times Malaya went to the freaking bathroom. Yes, absolutely cool scavenger. Her face looked like it had like stuff on it, right? Conditions for the typical math home environment can further increase a child's risk of infection and illness. Heck yeah. It's so bad. Unsure about a doctor, but definitely they've never been to a dentist, not taken very. Yeah, no, I agree, Artie, man. I agree. Them poor children just. Yeah, it is hard to know. We will never find that out, American Justice. Michelle said, Malaya talked about candy in her only interview. Candy? I just thought, because we've seen the other messages to his girlfriends and stuff like that and how controlling he is. So he was actually counting the times that Malaya went to the freaking bathroom. Imagine that. My ex insisted on going to job interviews with me, and then he stalked my work. I believe DM is capable of anything. Christine, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. And yes, I believe that he is just like that. Yes, Daphne, go back and read what I wrote about the math. Okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Oh, before the Malaya one, hold on. Some dealers can also add food coloring to math to make it look distinctive so they can pick. Oh, if they picked up in Halifax from a seller, it would look like candy. Oh, wow. And I wonder if they had got it that Thursday, Michelle. I just find it very odd. Yeah, you make realize that they could makes it look like candy. Absolutely. Like the rock candy you can get that's usually on a stick. Controlled toilet time. Yeah. I wanted to show you guys that. Okay. Let me go to the video, and then how long have I been on here? Will you guys hit that thumbs up for me, please? If you are enjoying this live, I would appreciate you. I want to show you something. Let me get up. Oh, please don't go off. I have got to change that video. All right, let's see here. Not that one. Okay. I've actually never listened to this full video, but I wanted to listen to. Gracious. Can you please work? Thank you. Okay. I wanted to show you guys this. Hold on. No, not that. Let's go to YouTube. Here we go. Okay. So this is from the very early beginning, you guys. And I've never really listened to this entire video. I listened to bits and pieces. This is what actually got me into the dispatch for this case. And I like this creator because she's straightforward. She's easy to understand. And she puts together a really good video. Her name is Plunder. And I know all of you have most likely heard about her, but we're going to play some of her video today. And there are some really interesting stuff that I missed in the beginning, you guys. Hi, Squid. Good to see you. I haven't seen or heard of rock candy since the 90s. What a throwback. Oh my gosh, I used to love that stuff, Squid. It was so good. Like, I remember, like, going on school trips, and they would have, like, in the jars, the glass jars, the rock candies, and oh my God, they were so good. It's all sugar, though. All sugar. She's right. Rock candy is what it looks like. So, oh, hi, Marie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Controlled toilet time. Yeah, it's messed up, right? It's messed up. Okay, so this is Miss Plunder. I'm going to play some of her video because I listened to some of it today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that. I still believe from the beginning that most likely scenarios the children got into rugs, accidental, but they didn't want to be arrested for it, so they did the unthinkable. Yeah, no, I agree. What you need to go to Bulk Barn, they sell rock candy. Oh, I love that stuff. That and jelly beans. I love jelly beans too. I like the popcorn jelly bean. Do you guys like the popcorn jelly bean? You've been lurking, Marie? What are you lurking for? How you doing, honey? Always had them in gift shops. Yes, gift shops. Absolutely. Yeah, fancy hotels. Mm-hmm. Plunder was your first info on this case. Yeah, she did a great job. She really did. I want to play her for a little bit. I want you to listen to some of this and let me know what you think.
Learned about the reporters just coming up to the command post, the stepfather, Daniel, and his brother. That's what it sounds like they're saying, showing up somewhere like at base camp. Daniel showed up several times. You'll hear throughout the audio, they're trying not to say it. They're trying to play coy because they know that this audio can be public. So he's showing up at base camp on different days. I heard at least 2 that I've included in here. Audio. The stepfather, he's looking to be debriefed. He's looking for answers about Jack and Lilly. And then I learned about from Radio Canada, as we'll hear again, the family breaking down in tears. And this happened only 1 hour before that big presser on Wednesday, May 7th. Police showed him first, the stepdad, this map of everywhere they searched, all the ground they've covered. And Daniel's going to say somewhere in here, like, I can't believe they couldn't find anything, any sign of the children. Let's talk about this in order, and I'll explain my rationale. For starting off with day 0, the kids aren't even missing yet, allegedly, Thursday, May 1st, 2025. So I went back to day 0 because I wanted to find, if I could, any kind of proof of these rumors floating around that there may have been a party at that home on Gairloch Road on Thursday. I thought maybe I can hear some audio. Maybe there was a complaint, even though it's not like as close as my neighbors, right back here. I thought, okay, if they're having some loud raucous party, perhaps maybe someone called the cops on them. I couldn't hear anything about that. So as we wait for more information to come out, I still don't know if there's any truth to the rumor that there was any kind of party at that house on Thursday, May 1st. So going through entire days of dispatch audio, that's like downloading 48 individual files for each day. So I did it for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, 6 days so far. So you can imagine that's how many half-an-hour increments of audio files I've gone through. Thank God for video editing software. Only thing I found them talking about that Thursday, May 1st, was a standard water rescue. I hope the person survived. And there was a motor vehicle accident with entrapment, but nothing about the home of Jack and Lilly Sullivan, like I was searching. I know there have been a lot of comments from people who they don't necessarily believe that Lilly and Jack even went missing that Friday morning. They're thinking, okay, they could have gone missing earlier. After all, it is very sad when you have one missing child, let alone two missing children. So some people are thinking, did these children disappear before May 2nd? Is this a ruse or a story being told about them wandering off into the woods and not being found yet? I believe thus far that I can tell in my research, the last person to see the children outside of the family was the bus driver who came forward. He showed a nice little photo of where Lilly and Jack would sit on the bus, and it shows her name there spelled with 2 L's in the middle, just like her mom spells her name on Facebook with 2 L's, not one, like we were spelling it. But that bus driver saw the children on Tuesday, April 29th. And then Wednesday, April 30th, was no school, so they weren't in school. Thursday, May 1st, that's when Lilly was reportedly kept home because she had a cough, and I guess Jack was just kept home too, and also on Friday when they disappeared. So that's what I'm calling day one of the children missing, Friday, May 2nd. So Lilly and Jack were reported missing that day, and you guys have listened to the previous dispatch I pulled down through all these voluminous amounts of audio, and there's much ado being made also in the comments about the dispatch audio back then that Friday saying several times that these children were reportedly last seen at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. that Friday morning. Now, I don't know if the person on the dispatch misspoke or if that's what he was literally told by a parent. We haven't heard the 911 call. I don't know where the 8 a.m. came in, but allegedly these children were reported missing at 10 a.m. So I know the authorities know the correct timeline, but that 2-hour discrepancy is throwing people off. If 8 a.m. was really the last time the children were seen, why did it take 2 hours to call 911? Is it 911 in Canada? I do believe it is. I think it's 999 over in Britain. Anyway, the stepfather Daniel did describe, as soon as he recognized they were missing, we'll go through it, the way he searched, and then he went out on foot. We'll get there. But let's talk about day number 2. Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. Now, some of this audio I've gone over in previous videos, so just look at the podcast link below to watch the first 2. According to the Globe and Mail, something big happened on Saturday, May 3rd, 2025, between Daniel and Malaya. So according to the Globe and Mail, Daniel said Malaya left midway through some update to sit in the back of an ambulance. And then,
All right, I'm going to stop it right there for a minute. I was trying to write you back, Blue Jay, and YouTube says YouTube rejected your comment. And the last time that it did this is when I was streaming Brianna Aguilera's case, because we were talking about the S word. And I wonder if it's trying to AI is trying to get me for talking about rugs or something. You know how it is. So, but I just want to say I'm so sorry to hear that. And, it does. It messes with the brain. And when Daniel said, it doesn't mess with his brain, he's not like other people. He's a freaking liar. He doesn't have some superhero brain that's the whole reason why people do drugs I shouldn't have said that, rugs. Because it's mind altering, right? It puts you in an euphoria. It gives you euphoria. It alters your state of mind. I don't understand where he's coming from. That day he was, I would love to do a collab with her. Yes, I would love to do one. I haven't heard her speak about this case anymore ever since everything started going crazy. This is when he was on, that's his brother, Justin, the one that went MIA, went AWOL. Yeah, AI is really bad, you guys. It is really bad. Those Rubbermaid totes have bothered me. Yeah, I agree. It's like broken concrete and stuff, and that looked like one of those post hole punchers on top. Thanks. Really messed up on her part, leaving it out for him. And yeah, and that's the thing, Blue Jay. Did something like this actually happen in this case? I mean, when you have someone in the home, and this comes back to when I was on the live, you cannot, when you have someone doing stuff like this, something major, I mean, all rugs are bad, but when you're doing a major rug, right there, it's already like 20,000 red flags. And when you add in the talk of abuse, when you add in the black eyes, the family's talking about the kids were abused, you see the control in those text messages, right? With him and his other girlfriends. And then you have, he's not working. You just have everything all together. But yet, no, he's innocent, didn't do nothing. It's just hard for me to believe that. He can't do any more damage. People who believe they are immune to damages from rugs are the most likely to already have it. Absolutely. They're in denial. I think he's unfortunately stuck to his ego. Yeah, I agree, Michelle. Cement shoes. Yeah. Of course, Blue Jay. I'm just sorry to hear that. That's just really sad. I'm sorry. But she's still being dumb and trying not to clean. I'm sorry. It is. It's terrible, Diesel. If he knew Malaya wanted to leave, I don't doubt. Well, that's the thing too, Christine. Like, if she had been trying to leave, and it's not a rumor, Wade was talking about her leaving, and it says in the documents that she was going to leave at one point, right? They had the U-Haul ready for her. Why would her mom's boyfriend lie about that? It's not a rumor. It's the family said that. So my point being is, did she try to do it again? Did something happen to the point where she was ready to go again, right? And her mom and her are speaking on the phone, like she's had it with them. She wants to leave, and someone overheard the call. My opinion, they couldn't give them coats, except that Lily was sick, but it was that's another thing too. I was looking at the temperature that day. It was like freaking 39 degrees. That's cold. That was like in the afternoon. So in the morning, it was probably like 20 degrees. Well, degrees compared to Celsius, that's cold. That's freaking cold. If the kids went outside with no coats, don't you think they would turn back around and go inside if it was that cold outside? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Yes, Daphne, and I'm sure the crevice control was progressive, just like the rug using. Yeah. Daniel going to be singing, looks like it's me and you again tonight, Rosie. So, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Sorry, I'm talking your all's ear off tonight. Oh, Damien, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's bad. And there's a lot of it going on that, I mean, we're not aware of. It happens all the time. It does. And not just in this case here, with this guy here on screen doing it, right? This guy here. Been doing it for a long time. And if he's doing it, his friends are probably doing it too. And a mother thumb. It's so funny. Yes, rehab was ordered, but it didn't help her for long. Yeah, they have to want to, or put in a facility where they can't leave for, they've got to go through not counseling, but like kind of like AA kind of, but for, and they've got to want to change for themselves. There's something missing inside that makes them, it's just real sad. Something happened to those kids at midnight when he went into the room. If not, yeah, Salty, I believe that has something to do with that and the tools, the raking. So you have the lights on midnight, the tools, the raking, those three things really stand out. And then with Malaya saying hyper and excitable, but got them tucked in, 4 things. And then the bathroom incident on Saturday. I honestly don't think he was smoking rugs in there, but I do think maybe something was found out, that something happened in there. If something happened in there and that blue mat, oh, that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. The blue mat, I want to get this straight here. The blue mat, the blanket, and the shirt that were just located by Please Bring Me Home, by Belinda, right? She was the one that found those things rolled up into like a baby. I said no coincidence. That's just out of this world that she found something like that, in my opinion. Now, if all 3 articles were laying there and like thrown out in the trash, maybe I would have thought, well, they did just resurface Landsdowne Road. Maybe the bulldozer came by, right, and bulldozed the stuff together and rolled it up. But that's not how it happened, right? So before I get on a tangent, I'm going to tell you. So when she found it, she used a stick to open it because you're not supposed to touch evidence. But I heard along the way that a couple people had actually touched these items, talking about the blanket, the shirt, and the bath mat that were just found a month ago, right? But Major Crimes does have it. They have not said anything about these items as of yet. I have not heard anything. There has been no article that has come out about it. Until there is, I will let you guys know. So I wanted to clear that up today about the blanket and the bath mat and stuff. I also want to clear up something else with you. DT had said Brad was friends with the John Henry guy, right? You guys remember that? And he said supposedly that John Henry wrapped up some engine parts and grabbed these items from Brad. And this is how the stuff somehow traveled and rolled up and went into a pile of dirt. Brad has said that he is not, John Henry Wilson. Too many names. Brad has said specifically he is not friends with this guy. He actually did a job for him, fixed an engine or something for him, right? But if he fixed an engine for this guy, he most likely did it at where his house is, not fixed it where the fire pit is, guys, right? So that still doesn't explain how Brad's items, how would this dude know, John, know that Brad threw out items, right? Is he psychic? And he went into Brad's fire pit and decided to take 2 items and throw them in his vehicle or bring them home? It still doesn't explain the bath mat. It doesn't explain where the bath mat came from. It wasn't Brad's. So where did this bath mat come from? But I wanted to clear that up. I had it written down for you guys. I was like, shit, I gotta talk about that. But yeah. So the thing with Brad being friends with him is false, wrong, not true. Yes, Shan, make it make sense. Exactly. Well, I don't know if I can say this or not, but isn't somebody giving their blood soon? American Justice. Somebody's giving their blood soon. Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say that in here? I wish we could share the SS of that message. Yeah, no, I do not want to show it. No. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I'll just leave it at that for now. If, I'll say hypothetically, if they found some type of something, DNA on that bath mat, they might need to hypothetically get DNA from some people. The red DNA. There you go. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I was trying to say it in a way where it wasn't so obvious, like, but think about it. Like, come on, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, D didn't go to Wong's himself. No, I don't believe that either. But the hills do have eyes in that area, you guys. I'm not kidding you. The hills have eyes. And you seen Wayne, right? He was out freaking watching the girls on the river, just freaking out on them for no reason. It makes no sense that John Wilson would take and dispose of. Yeah, absolutely, root string. It doesn't make sense. And how would he even know about that stuff in his burn pit, right? So it makes me wonder if someone was up to no good, right? Walking around at night, I'm just going to say creeping. They were creeping at night, right? And say somebody wanted to frame somebody else. I'm just speculating. I'm not saying this actually happened. And knew somebody had a fire pit burned shut. So maybe they thought that maybe some stuff would be laying around and grabbed some stuff and decided to put this item of theirs together with items of somebody else's. Right? I have a pet bear. It drags stuff everywhere, but it wasn't me. That's so funny. Watching, I find it hard to believe that such a key time like the disappearance and a search and rescue was miscommunicated. I believe the operational time started at 8. Where did they get that info? Oh, yeah. The guy on the dispatch, he said they've been missing since 8 o'clock. Remember Daniel saying 2 blankets and there being a bunch of confusion over the being on Landsdowne Station Road? Yes, absolutely, Salty. In the beginning, I thought the blanket was on Landsdowne Station Road. I could have sworn it was. Oh, Salty, I just got what you said. No frigging way. Oh my God. Do I have that? Where did we hear the blanket was on Landsdowne Station Road? Who said that? Was it Logan? Or was it Cheryl or something? Who said that? Do you guys remember? Who said that? Oh my God, guys, who said that? Remember, and then Janie came out in July and was like, no, the blanket was found on Landsdowne Road. No, not on Landsdowne Station Road. Again, on Landsdowne Road, not the Landsdowne Station Road. Haley, thank you. You know, yes, I wonder if it was a slip or something. But the thing is, okay, Blue Jay, hun, but it makes me wonder though, that blanket was freaking clean. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, because Daniel talks about 2 freaking blankets. And also, he told Belinda the blanket was blue in the beginning. You know this, American Justice. Not Landsdowne Road. Okay, Janie, you made your... Yeah, exactly. She's so angry. Guys, think about this. Daniel swears there's 2 blankets, but we had never seen 2 blankets until the blue blanket was found by Belinda just recently. In the last month. Actually, a month from today, it was found, right? November 15th, I think it was. And I have the clip of Belinda saying, Daniel told me they found a blanket and she thinks it was blue. Belinda said she believed Daniel told her the blanket was blue. And I'm like, what? The blanket's pink. Because after a while, we learned the color of the blanket, right? And then Daniel comes out with the freaking thing saying, oh, there's 2 blankets. There's 2 blankets. I'm like, what do you mean there's 2 freaking blankets? There's 1 blanket torn in 2. And there was this huge freaking thing. The blanket's on the freaking railing. The blanket's in the tree. The blanket's on the ground. The blanket's in the trash. It's like, what the freaking heck? And it came out that the blanket was pink. It was an LOL doll blanket. And then we were told that this LOL doll blanket was on Landsdowne Station Road. But soon to find out that the blanket was on Landsdowne Road. And I'm like, that is so weird. Why does this keep getting flip-flopped, right? And I thought, well, maybe it's just a simple mistake. Landsdowne Road, Landsdowne Station Road, because I was using Landsdowne Station Road for a long time, you guys. Yeah, you did too, didn't you? And then what does Belinda so happen to find a month ago? A blue blanket. And where is the blue blanket from? Landsdowne Station Road. The blue blanket was found on Landsdowne Road, if you want to consider it Landsdowne Road, up there past the pipeline and stuff. Salty, on the corner of Montreal Road and Landsdowne Station Road, like by this big dirt pile. You'll see it if you look on Google Earth. If you go to that area, actually, I could just show you. Give me a minute. I'll just show you. I was going to do the video, but it's really long, but hold on. Give me a second. I'll show you exactly where it's at. I think we're onto something here. What do you guys think? He said there was another blanket. He said laid out on the ground. You are absolutely freaking correct, Shan. What the freaking heck is going on, you guys? What is going on? Are they like messing with us? Or hold on, let me close some of these tabs so my freaking laptop don't explode on itself. What the frick on? All right. Is this stream? Okay, no, this is. Okay, hold on one second. All right, it's trying. Hold on, it's trying to load. My computer's like the little engine that could never. All right, just give it a minute. It's okay. There we go. Let me know if I start glitching. Let me know if I glitch. Okay. Was the blue blanket not what the goat was in and the bath mat? No. Okay, so Squid, there was another like blue, like a dark blue scarf thing. Yeah, and it was like really torn to shreds. Like you could tell it had been there for a while that the bones were in. Yeah, you guys do need badges. Seriously. I think we figured something out. I think maybe it's nothing, but something's not adding up here. All right. I wish I could put little pictures on here, like of what it is. Sorry, it takes my little engine that could computer to load forever. So this is where originally the blue blanket was here in Brad's fire pit, right? Brad lives here. Fire pit for Brad here. And this is like where the staging area was as well. Brad said he threw this blue blanket. He threw just a bunch of stuff. He just threw junk like trash. It was trash. He threw it out in his burn pit. And were they outside Thursday night? Who are you talking about, hon? Who was outside Thursday night? Oh, Jen, I hope he feels better. He's my 8-pound baby. Ultrasound tomorrow. Oh, Jen, I hope everything goes good. And so prayers for your puppers. Oh, get some rest, honey, and let me know how everything goes tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Oh, it's so stressful when your puppers is not feeling good. Honey, who are you talking about? Yes, the goat was in, it looked like a scarf towel type thing. Jane says, and they were outside Thursday night. KSHA shenanigans. What's that? So with the staging area, there no one seen what was in Brad's burn pit. Well, they searched Brad's yard. They searched Brad's yard, Lily. I dropped my chapstick. There it is. My lips are so dry because it's so cold outside. Okay. So I'm going to run it through you again. Oh, love you, Jen. Thank you. Jaff, read our chat. Okay, give me a minute. Hold on one second. This chat? Which one? Okay. 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 Gotcha. All right. I gotcha. Okay. We're going to just talk about this and then it's already over 2 hours. So, okay, guys, please hit that thumbs up for me, please. I appreciate you. Was the bathtub not full of water? What bathtub, honey? Bathtub not full of water. Okay. This is what I think might have happened. So in the beginning, right, we heard there was a blanket found. We just all thought there was one freaking blanket. Belinda started going on Sunny's show at this time. It was early on after Jack and Lilly disappeared. And she was on Sunny's show and she goes, yeah, they had found a blanket. And she goes, I believe Daniel told me the blanket, the color of this blanket found was blue, she said. I have the clip. PICTOU, see. Where's it at? Holy crap, where's the comment? I don't see the comment. Oh, in a biker gang, John Wilson. Oh, wow. Thank you, PICTOU, Bub. Wow. Well, I think Brad is too, right? Yeah. Which one? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Kel. Hold on one second. Okay. Let me go through this real quick. So, yeah. There we go. So we heard about the one blanket. Belinda was told from Daniel the blanket was blue, but it came out later that the blanket was pink, right? Pink blanket. And we couldn't get a straight answer from the family. They all kept saying it was on the railing. It was in the tree. It was on the ground. It was in the trash. Daniel even went so far as saying, I put it in the trash, and Mom told me not to fill up the trash too heavy because Janie can't carry it. Oh, excuse me. And then we heard Malaya in the document said that she threw away a blanket. But we've always thought that this blanket was pink, right? And I've never heard about another blue blanket since then. Well, then Daniel comes out on the DT show and says there's 2 blankets now. 2. And I said, oh, God, here we go with the stinking blankets, right? Here we go with the damn blankets again. Let's add in another blanket. And he didn't know where it was found or anything like that. I don't even think a color was said about this blanket, was it? Did he even give a color of this blanket? Yeah, but the LOL blanket was one blanket ripped in half, right? Melinda was told about blue blanket and not found until recently. That DM is behind where it's found. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So all of a sudden, a month ago, Melinda's out searching and voila, there's a blue blanket, right? And where did this blue blanket originate from? It originated from Brad's burn pit, which is right here on the screen with the white dot, right? White and blue dot. Burn pit, which is Landsdowne Station Road. And if you remember correctly, if you go back in time, we all thought that this pink blanket originated from Landsdowne Station Road until Janie came out and said, no, the blanket you're talking about is on Landsdowne Road, not the Landsdowne Station Road. Again, the Landsdowne Road. Like she was pissed, right? So it got it into our head that there was a pink blanket ripped in half, was supposedly in the trash bag, clear trash bag, at the bottom of that wooden trash box thing that they have by the end of the driveway. We were told that somebody must have reached into that wooden box, ripped open the trash bag with one hand and pulled out a piece of this pink LOL doll blanket, right? And the other piece was supposedly still in there because Malaya had thrown that away too, I guess. Well, that piece ended up in a tree and was planted. So what the hell is going on here? Who is playing games? Yes, so the LOL doll blanket was the pink one. Yes, absolutely, Squid. I remember a picture of a striped one in a tree. That is it. That is it. That is the pink. Yeah, even a pinkish purple blanket. Absolutely. Light pinkish purple or whatever. I think it has like a doll, like the doll's face on the other side of it. You can kind of see like the side of an eye or something. But that is absolutely the blanket. Remember how many stories there was with this freaking blanket? Why? Why? It makes no stinking sense. It makes no sense. And if DM told Belinda about a blue blanket now found, then has to be, because it came up. It has to be. So did he go and get this blue blanket right after Brad threw it out? But I don't see him actually going into Brad's yard, though. That's the thing. Like, well, I guess it's not really Brad's yard either. It's Brad's fire pit. But why would he mention a freak? Do I have that freaking voice clip? I do. I have it. Yeah, all the stories of the blankets confuse people. Absolutely, Patriot Girl. Absolutely. Yes, Marie. And that's the thing. Because remember, all of us were told that the blanket, the pink one, was found on Landsdowne Station Road. But in fact, we came to learn that it was found on Landsdowne Road. It's freaking... See, when you have someone messed up on mathematics, right? You cannot make sense out of what comes out of their mouth. Yes, root strength. He threw it out 4 to 5 months ago. So this had to have been, he said it was around spring, probably like June or July. So must have been grabbed like around that time and just held on to until somebody wanted to plant it, in my opinion. See, when people are on rugs, they're hallucinating, in my opinion. Well, they do. They hallucinate. They're going through psychosis. They don't know what they're doing. And someone that isn't on rugs can't even comprehend to wonder what is going on. Do you see what I'm saying? Robin. Yes, it is Robin. And well, I know Major Crimes has it. Robin, it makes me want to believe that it came from the trailer. Yes, Daphne, but I will say not all addicts are child red rummers, not necessarily. No, and I agree. And that's the thing too. It takes, well, I don't even know how to explain it because I'm not. I can't even imagine. Like, you have to, if it has to be either an accident, if it happened, or someone that is on like psychotic, like they're not in the right mind. And that is one of the hardest drugs. It makes you hallucinate. It makes your mind do things you can't even imagine, right? And so, I mean, would he even, I'm just speaking speculation, right? Like, if he did something, would he, you know what I mean? Would he even remember? Would just speculation, right? If he did something, would he even remember? Right? Where's Salty's comment? I didn't even see it. I'm like going way up here. But think about it. If somebody is that messed up on rugs, is he even going to remember it? Hi, Nova. Good to see you. You think so? Maybe not. I don't think so. And what if those rugs were cut with fent or something else? Maybe another hallucinogenic, maybe bath salts. We don't know if it was cut with something else that would even make someone even more whacked out, right? Like, I don't even know the word for it. Whacked out, I guess. Like, not in their right mind. Yes, but this particular case with all these anomalies, we'd be, well, not to dissect this, I'm just saying, and if he's not up for days and tweaked out, yeah, absolutely. So check this out, Nova. Nova, check this out. So the blue blanket thing, remember in the beginning, Belinda said that Daniel told her that a blue blanket, which would have been the LOL doll blanket at this time. And she goes, I believe Daniel told me it was a blue blanket. And then in the beginning, we were all led to believe that this blanket was found on Landsdowne Station Road, correct? We all pretty much thought it was on Landsdowne Station Road. A nasty batch, absolutely, Michelle. I'm just speculating here, guys, but this is what I've learned along the way with the blanket and stuff. Belinda's on Sunday. She's like, yeah, Daniel told me they had found a blanket. And she's like, I believe he said the blanket was blue. I'm like, oh, okay. And then shortly after, we hear Logan and all them come out on Miss Susan's channel. And it's a fog channel. It's a hidden in the fogs. And they said, we're talking about the blanket. And then they say it's pink. And I'm like, what the hell? It's pink. And then they kept like arguing. Oh, it was on the railing. It was on the ground. It was in the tree. It was in the trash, right? You can never get a straight answer out of anybody. But we still assume the blanket, this one blanket that they had found, was found on Landsdowne Station Road. Then comes Janie with her messages, all crazy. You know, I'm not even going to say it over. I'm just say it once. She made sure to tell us that this blanket, the LOL doll blanket, which was pink, whatever, was found on Landsdowne Road, not Landsdowne Station Road. Come November 15th, 2025, Please Bring Me Home is doing a search, right? And Miss Belinda is over off of, I'm going to show you right here where the blanket was found. Right here. Landsdowne Road. All right? So it's Landsdowne Road. I think it might be called something here, but it's still Landsdowne Road. Still Landsdowne Road, right? Finds a blue blanket. And I'm like, son of a bitch. And then we had Daniel on the DT live saying there's 2 blankets. And remember, all of us were like, what the hell is going on? Now there's 2 blankets again. Now there's 2 blankets. Well, yeah, there is now 2 blankets. You have the LOL doll blanket and you have the blue blanket. So the thing is, who would go on Brad's property in the month of June or July and grab these 2 pieces of clothing, a blanket and a shirt that belonged to his daughter? Is Brad's daughter the same age as Lily? Does anybody know that? Yeah, water bottles in the woods. Yeah. Well, water bottles in the woods aren't too rare. I mean, people go out there fishing and hunting and stuff. People are dirty, and they throw shit in the woods. It's sad. They do it. They dirty up our forest. But Jane, finding dirty, bloody underwear, excuse my TMI, out in the woods is definitely not a normal thing to find. Diesel, I think that the blanket thing and mat and stuff absolutely was. Because how would she come upon this? Like someone following her, right? Someone following her and had planned this out. I'm sorry, but when you're on drugs the way that rugs the way that Daniel is, in my opinion, done them, you could do anything. And we see how crazy people are out there. Look at Vincent Mallory. That guy's not in his freaking right mind. I'm not talking of the kids talking water bottles, decent. I'm talking others home. Oh. Yeah, he could have been lost his water bottle of cash. So what I'm getting at, guys, I'm going to wrap this up, because what I'm getting at is you have all these strange events that have happened. I mean, we just looked at them all tonight. They're not mere coincidences, right? They're not mere coincidences that are these, you know what I mean? Oh, you have Daniel. He's an angel. He's self-medicating with math because he's got ADHD. Nope. Wrong. Come again. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. And then, so freaking ridiculous. I can't believe I even said that. It was just crazy. And then you have the blankets, the pink blanket. Like, you literally had to choke somebody to get the answer out. It's crazy. Not really, but you know what I mean? Like, they would never give us a straight answer. It's like the stinking blanket was in the tree, it was on the railing, it was nuts, right? And I'm sorry, what it comes down to is you have all these strange things going on. You have someone that is doing hardcore drugs. You have someone that allegedly had given the kids black eyes, or whomever, somebody's given the kids black eyes. They didn't give it to themselves. I'm sorry. How many of you guys have had a black eye or several black eyes before the age of freaking 6? I mean, it's just absolutely absurd. And then you've already had Jack walk off when he was 2 years old. And then we were told, I think Daniel said in that same interview that Jack had walking off again or something. But Janie said, no, he didn't. Yeah, freaking right. Jack's not running into freaking doorknobs. One black eye at the age of 9. And usually if children have black eyes when they're younger, like one, it's usually one, right? One, they play like softball or a sport where they get one. If nothing is going on, right? Yeah, but you had something happening to you, American Justice. It wasn't just, you know what I mean? I've had one black eye. And you know what I was doing? I was being stupid. I was throwing a lighter, just throwing it up and catching it, right? Just throwing it up and catching it. I was bored. I think I was waiting to go to work or something. I don't know. I was just being stupid. It hit the ceiling fan. Came back down and ricocheted and hit me right in the eye. So, one, as kids, we used to throw each other downstairs in cardboard boxes, not a single brood. There you go. Yeah. Yep. It just amazes me that anyone that believes those stories is so gullible. I'm sorry, you're gullible if you believe those stories. Or there's just, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean, but whomever believes that the children, it's normal for the children to have that many black eyes, and that it's normal for Danny Boy to self-medicate with one of the heaviest drugs in the world, is gullible. It's absurd. And that insulted my intelligence when you say shit like that. I'm sorry. That insults everybody's intelligence when we are told that someone is self-medicating, that it's okay because he's honest. He's honest about it. So it's okay. No, he gets in front of things. That way, when someone actually comes out later on about it, it doesn't sound as bad. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I blame Malaya too, because like she, you know what I mean? I would have got the balls up and just pushed him down and freaking took my kids and left. Yeah, exactly, Diesel. But think about it. And insulting our intelligence, like insulting our intelligence to believe Janie was raking the driveway and putting a pool there. That's insulting our intelligence. I'm sorry. So Malaya sat back. Yeah. Or what's the theory with her part in this? I think she was using as well. Either Malaya truly doesn't know and she was sleeping that night, like she said, right? She truly doesn't know. But it's hard to believe that. Because if she truly didn't know where her children were, you would think she would actually stay there. Like Justin said last night in his live, I don't give a shit if the devil lives there. If my children are gone, missing from this location, you are not moving my fat ass off that property until my kids are found. Because I would be bum rushing those woods. I don't freaking care. I would be a crazy freaking maniac out there screaming. I don't care who lives out there. I would be screaming, looking for my kids. I would. I'd be a psychopath out there. Seriously. There's no way. And I think every mom is like that. Oh, I love you, Kelly. Thank you. Have a good night, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, the driveway thing, it's just crazy, you guys. Like, I'm tired of my intelligence being questioned because of this nonsense. I understand the documents say one thing, but look at all the other evidence. Like, look at the nonsense, the lies. Like, come on. In Canada, people won't get kid back from CPS, especially two missing. Yeah. Well, I heard that, not Malaya, but Meadow is actually staying with a family member close by or something. Doesn't look very well restrained out shopping. Oh, my neck. Documents are mostly redacted. Yeah. Yeah, gaslit. That's how the way I feel. I feel like someone's insulting my intelligence. It's ridiculous. Not anymore. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with it. Yeah, I agree. American justice. I think Daniel had a habit of restraining Malaya. That's why my ex. Oh, yeah, he could have acted. Yeah. I don't disagree with that, Robin. I don't disagree with him doing stuff like that to her because I've seen the way he speaks to other women that he's with. They're docs and then they're dicks. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Meadows with Logan. I believe she's with one of Malaya's family members close by, maybe on the reserve. I can be wrong. Yeah, she's not with Logan. My small mind can't take anymore. My freaking head feels like it's going to explode for the last 2 nights. Hey, at least my eye stopped twitching now that I got it all out. It did, because it was twitching for the past 2 days, you guys. Like right here, it was like, I was like, oh my God. Oh, thank you. You too, Michelle. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. We've been on here for 2.5 hours. Holy crap. I'm going to have to sing you guys a bedtime story now. Oh, shoot. My little computer's about to blow up, too. It's like running hot. I can feel it. I appreciate all of you for being here. And I just want to say that I appreciate all of you, like every single one of you, for supporting me. I appreciate all of you for emailing me and being concerned and caring, and it makes me happy. Like, you guys put a smile on my face, seriously. And I'm very lucky to have met such nice people that we all have something in common, and that is to find Jack and Lilly and get justice, because it's been too long. So I'm trying not to cry. So thank you. You guys are amazing. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I love you all so much. You guys take care. Thank you. Love you too, Squid. Thank you. Love you, Robin. Thank you. Good night.